First of all, don't get mad at me for calling you a loser, because that's not what I'm doing. You clicked on it, so you're here, right? Maybe that means you should probably stick around if sometimes you're feeling stuck on stupid, not really knowing where to go, feeling like a general loser. You're not a stupid loser. You might just need some of these motivational hacks to kind of, get you back on track. Number 4 has a crazy little twist, but number 5, good day, good people. I am Dashawn is coming at you live and direct from the dojo. Let's go. Motivation is the key to survival, whether you're 18 or 80. But when you hit certain milestones, like turning 40, and some of those milestones aren't met, like getting married, making a certain amount of money, these unattained milestones become just stones, like big boulders, like heavy burdens. And they can weigh us down if we let them, but we're not gonna do that, okay? Let's look for solutions. Before we do though, let's clear the crust from the third eyelid so we can all see more clearly, you know what I'm saying? Let's acknowledge the elephants in the room, okay? First of all, you are self-loathing. You're a certain age, and you're looking around at your life like, it's not really looking like the way you thought it would. Then you got family and friends talking shit about how they think your life should be, but they don't know your life. You know what I'm saying? This is your life. Then there's society that creates labels that tell you who it thinks you're supposed to be. It feels like the world is just doing too much sometimes, don't it? But don't be scared. We don't have time for that. Let's lay some foundation for these 4 motivational hacks first, okay? Hack number 1. Presence. Be present. Right now is where all the action is happening anyway, so this is where you should be. Now, here, present. It's now when you finally realize that tomorrow never really comes and yesterday's forever gone. This realization should make you more aware that all of the bad stuff that we're always worried about and stuff is not literally happening right now. So what are you worried about? And now that you're living a more present life, and now that you find yourself to be more present, you start to notice self-talk is shaping our reality. Despite all the shit that's going on in the world, when you're present, you start to recognize that your self-talk is really negative. You're not saying nice words to yourself. And with all the noise in the world, you might have forgotten what your own voice sounds like. Maybe you never even knew what your own voice sounds like. But now you get a chance to hear it and you realize that, dang, I'm not being very nice to myself. And these bad words that we're saying to ourselves might make us feel like that 40-year-old loser in real life. The beauty part is we could flip that. See, you can motivate yourself with the magic of this self-talk. Somehow, this magnificent universe we live in has given us the power to change our minds. We change our minds by changing the words that we're saying to ourselves, our self-talk. When you presently use positive self-talk, it's difficult to feel like that 40-year-old loser. You'll see that. For some people, this sounds too good to be true. But I'm just saying, if it works, why not use it? Just be grateful. Speaking of gratitude, hack number 3. The power of gratitude in our lives is immeasurable. An attitude of gratitude alone has the power to dissolve any sort of inadequacies we feel, any shortcomings, any bad self-talk, and dissolve any of our feelings of inadequacy at any age. When you make a practice of being grateful for the things you already have in your life, you will radiate joy. Being grateful for what you already have prompts the universe to start to send more things for us to be grateful for. It's an amazing, magical experience. And if you haven't experienced it, now is your time to get more in touch with that, because we all have this power. When I presently, confidently use grateful self-talk, it's hard for me to feel like a loser. It feels more like winning. Speaking and feeling gratitude will attract more things from the universe for us to feel grateful for, like better life circumstances, better money, a mentor. Hack number 4, mentor. This is another great motivational hack. A good friend of mine told me one time, it's like, yo, if you want to live a certain life, if you want to do a certain thing, If there's something that you're interested in, find somebody who's already successful at it, sidle up, like try to get them to mentor you. And if you can't get to them, like it's a celebrity, you don't have that access, you can pretend, or you can watch them and just try to be like them. Pull the best traits, the things that you vibrate with, the things that feel good to you, and incorporate those things into your lifestyle, your practice, your daily routines. Just copy them. But then, here's a crazy tip. Your mentor doesn't even have to be alive. Your mentor doesn't even have to be real. Like, this is something that I read when I was researching old moguls, all these old captains of industry. There's this one guy, this dude used to have morning meetings with his imaginary friends. To great success, I might add, because he happens to be one of the people who created something in the world that most of us are using right now. He did this all with the use of creative imagination. This leads me to the most foundational, motivational hack. This is the hack that can literally blow your mind and change your life. Imagining creates reality. The proper use of imagination is like a superpower. In the book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, the foundation and the very first principle of those 7 is begin with the end in mind. Forget about starting from where you are, because you don't have to right now. You want to start your journey from a place of already knowing what the outcome is going to be. Do you see the benefit of starting with how you want the story to end? So, if you're feeling like a loser and you don't want to feel like a loser, you need to conjure up in your mind a scenario where you are winning, where there's no doubt about what it is that you want because you're literally walking in it. If that's hard for you to believe right now at 40 or 50 or 60 or wherever you are in your journey, just remember back to when you were a little kid. Think about the thing that you really, really wanted, and it didn't come, but you didn't think about it not coming. You just assume that, this is the thing I want, it's coming. And eventually you got it. Whatever it is you want to do, have, or be in this universe, start walking in it presently. You need to do it, have it, and be it now. You need to feel to make it real. Now, how does that feel inside your body right now? In my life experience, this is the most important hack. You have to feel to make it real. I trademarked that, don't try to steal it. Nothing comes into fruition without first getting the idea that comes from the ethos, from the universe for all we know, lands in our brains and we mull it over and it inspires us. Shake the hand of your friend, get a hug from your family members congratulating you for you achieving the thing that you wanted to achieve. Have people talking to you from the perspective of you being the person who's achieved the thing that you want to have. For a person who's been unmotivated and you're 40 and you don't understand why things haven't changed for you, you're not really sure why things aren't progressing, you're not getting what you want from life. Give yourself a 30-day practice. Think about one thing. You could start small, like, there's an item that you want to buy. Start from there and see yourself having this thing. Don't think about how you got there. You don't have the money to get a car. Don't think about not having the money to get a car. You need to see and feel yourself sitting in the car. I know if you've seen The Secret, you know what I'm talking about. You have to be in it. And then when you come out of it, let it go. Let the universe do what it's going to do, but never spend any of your time on some woe is me bullshit and worried about the things that you don't have. You need to be thankful for what you have in your life right now. The universe will give you more things to be happy about. Use your imagination and things will come to pass. Do your own research and figure it out for yourself. In order to do, have, and be what you want to do, have, and be, you've got to walk as if you are already the thing that you want to do. And the longer you hold on to that vibration, the faster things come to you. If you don't want to feel like a loser, picture yourself as a winner and start winning. In conclusion, look, staying all the way up ain't easy. You know what I'm saying? There's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be peaks and valleys in this journey. And you should be okay with that. The most important thing is keeping motivated. Because keeping motivated is your only real job in this world, no matter what age you are. The truth is, your age doesn't matter. What they say doesn't matter. The only thing that really matters is how you feel about you. And if you're feeling unmotivated, if you're feeling like a loser, you now know, change your mind. Even if you don't believe it in the beginning, imagine that you are a person who believes That's enough to cause a change. And once it gets started and you start to feel something different, you start to see something different, you'll see the examples come into your life, and then it's going to be difficult for you to not continue the practice. When you catch yourself feeling low, or somebody says something that hurts your feelings, snap out of that shit. Get back to what you know you're supposed to be doing. Reach into this bag of tools. Remember that what they're saying or what's happening out here in the 3D world is in reaction to how you're feeling on the inside. So if your day looks shitty, it's because you're feeling shitty on the inside. You want it to turn around? Start changing how you feel. Start changing your vibration in here and see what happens. As a matter of fact, create your own tools. I've given you some foundational tools, but the point is to do the things that you know work for you and motivate yourself, because nobody out here gives a shit. Well, I do, otherwise I wouldn't be making the video. But the truth is, like, nobody out here cares. You know, this is still your journey. You got to figure it out. You can't ask somebody else to do your push-ups for you if you're expecting to get any gains. Leave a comment about your journey. It's not just because I'm trying to be nosy, but you might teach us something. You know, you might be able to help the rest of us. Share it with people that you know can really use the motivation at this point in their lives. We all know people who, just might need a little leg up. Share it with everybody you think could use this motivation. And if this gave you anything, subscribe.